Hello everyone, welcome back to G Money Sports, and today, welcome back to the San Antonio Spurs. Today I'll talk about my thoughts and kind of predictions a bit about what I saw in those first two I guess NBA scrimmages where we got beat down by the Bucks pretty bad, but then bounced back, played relatively well against the Brooklyn Nets, but still took a tough L. But those are just scrimmages. I'll get into what I saw in terms of rotation, stats. I wasn't able to watch the games due to it being on NBA TV, no, on League Pass. I didn't want to pay for that. But yeah, it's just what I got highlights, stats, articles. But enough of that. Let's get right into it. So biggest thing for me were the lineups, and the lineups are very interesting, and so far I'm liking them. We're rolling with a starting lineup of DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Lonnie Walker, DeMar DeRozan, and big man Jakob Poeltl at the center, manning the middle. Overall, it's a really nice lineup. Some nice scoring overall. Much better defense than having like Bryn Forbes and Trey Lyles and LA in there. So that's a upgrade, I'd say, defensively. And offensively, I don't think we lose that much. I mean, Lonnie Walker, we already know how gifted he is offensively. Derek White, we know what he brings. DeJounte, nice and consistent most of the time. Jakob's down there, mostly, setting good screens, defending the rim, and we know what DeRozan brings. The bench, it definitely weakens the bench and definitely weakens the defense of the bench. But in the scrimmages, they played relatively well. Forbes and Bellinelli have been surprisingly decent. Rudy Gay is going to be Rudy Gay. Eubanks has been inconsistent. He's been mediocre. I assume Patty Mills will get minutes, though I don't know why he hasn't yet. And Keldon Johnson has played pretty well. I've been impressed with Keldon. Him and Lonnie have been probably my two biggest bright spots in terms of these two scrimmage games. I think those two guys could be really special. And then when you look at DeJounte and Derek and Jakob, the future could be bright. But in terms of these two games, let's get into. I'll give you the bad first. We're obviously very rusty, and during the regular season, we were the best in. We had the least amount of turnovers. We averaged 12 turnovers per game. In these two scrimmages, we put up 22 turnovers, and then we did worse and put up 24 turnovers. But I thought that just Ross. I think if we can bring that down to maybe even just 15 turnovers, 14-ish, that'd be a lot better. If we're able to do that, gets in the end in our last scrimmage game or in the first couple of real games. But that's a bit of a worry because it happened twice. But I'm not too concerned. I think we'll be fine for once the actual important games roll around. So obviously, with the new starting lineup, we're rolling with a small ball lineup and Jakob. All five of those guys can really get up and down the floor pretty quickly. It creates a lot of fast break opportunities, pushes the pace, playing faster. Even DeRozan, he gets a rebound, can push all the way, find open shooters, attack the rim, whatever. You can basically, off a rebound, they can do whatever they want. They can get. We saw a lot of plays where Lonnie Walker, DeJounte, even Derek just getting to the rim off rebound, just playing quicker. That's what we want to see. More athletic, better defense. We're improving for sure. It's definitely a starting lineup. But let's get more into the stats of these two games. So first game, we played decent against Milwaukee, but it's Milwaukee. They're just much better than us. It's a bad matchup with Giannis and Chris Middleton. Going small didn't really help a whole lot. But in terms of the stats, Lonnie Walker, the 4, he put up 14 points, playing good defense. DeJounte put up 13 points, playing good defense. Derek White, nice game with 11 points, 5 assists, and good defense. And Keldon Johnson put up 11 points. And he had a couple really impressive plays. He hit a really impressive step back 3 to beat the buzzer. That was great to see. And a really nice athletic block on Chris Middleton off a jumper too. So that was great to see. Going into game 2, we played better. We probably would have won this game if we really cared, if we really tried. And if the starters came back for that fourth quarter, because the fourth quarter it was all bench lineup, and then we threw in the rookies and Samanic and Metu, guys like that, guys who are the third stringers basically. So in that game, we probably would have won if we really tried, because Derek White, he was ridiculous, man. It was great to see him being aggressive and putting up like 2 back-to-back good games. He put up 22 points, 4 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Just putting up great numbers and stuffing the stat sheet. He was the main reason we were in this game. He hit like 4 or 5 threes. He was automatic from 3-point land. Moving into it, Bryn Forbes and Marco Bellinelli put up 15 points and 14 points respectively. So that's some nice offense from them. I hope they don't play that much, but it's okay to see, I guess. And then Lonnie Walker, he put up 14 points again. But he played better, more consistent throughout. Because in the last game he put up 0 points that first half, played really well second half. So nice to see Lonnie Walker put a complete game forward and really put back-to-back games together, especially considering how inconsistent he's been. So he put up 14 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. So some nice stats. Now Caperto played really well, a really nice spin move too. He put up 12 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 block. I think he only played like 24 minutes. But that's a nice stat sheet. That shows some improvement in terms of the last game and getting back into a rhythm. Keldon Johnson, really impressive, 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. So he played physical, he played smart, he played really well. Missed both of his 3-point attempts, but I'm not too concerned. He's not being asked to spread the floor that much. But he's a decent 3-point shooter, and he did well going to the rim, getting and ones. 8 rebounds is a nice stat that shows his hustle and his high motor. DeJounte Murray struggled a bit, but he still put up a decent 6 points and a steal. And, I mean, I would like to see him do better, but that's not terrible. And, well, that's really it for this game. I'm overall pretty happy. I'm not sure how good our defense has been. I know it's improved, definitely with a new starting lineup, but it's tough to assess our defense and some of our offense too if you're not actually watching the game, which I will be able to watch the Pacers game on Tuesday, I believe. That will be on TV in the next 8 actual games I'll obviously watch. That's about it. So just a nice performance, nice lineups. I'm relatively happy. And we'll see what we do against the Pacers on Tuesday, and for these next 8 scrimmages. Regular season games basically. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, go.